Hey everybody, there we go. Off to a terrific start. I realized as soon as I began talking that you couldn't hear me because I'm just tapped in like that now. But welcome in everybody. It's me, Decaf Jedi, your old pal, the guy who tries new games as soon as they come out, because you know this is very much an up-to-the-minute, dedicated, nouveau streaming community we have here. And tonight, I could not be more excited to play Return to Monkey Island. I can't believe this game exists. It still feels like some sort of fever dream, and I am so excited. I jumped in just like long enough to see if I could get it to properly stream and everything earlier today, and played about 4 minutes and was completely charmed. Yeah, it should be a lot more stable than Space Adventure. You're right, Ricky. But so glad everybody could join me. Thank you so much, Tom, for the resub. 25 months. Thank you for all the support. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Seabed. There's Robin. Oh, my goodness. There's Matawi. We've got Clill. We've got Ricky, Nathan. The gang is all here. And I'm glad you joined me. Like, I honestly wasn't sure. Like, it's weird to play a game like this on stream because I imagine a lot of folks out there thinking, you know, do I want to be spoiled for this game? Don't I? You know, do I want to experience it myself for the first time? I really wasn't sure if anybody would show up. So I'm really glad you did. And Robin, by the way, congratulations on the Hall of Fame redemption. Thank you so much for the loyal viewership. I will be sure to update that. Already played through the first part. Hey, Shark. Hey, Seabed, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate the support. Near the end of it already. Oh, man, I can't wait. You know, the other night I was playing, some of y'all watched along with this or maybe saw the VOD or whatever. I was playing Space Adventure, and as broken as it is in so many ways, I had a lot of fun with it, but boy, I can't wait for Return to Monkey Island. This is so good. Already, though, I'm a little bit frustrated with it. When I started to set up to stream, as far as I can tell, your choices are a windowed mode that tops out at 1280 by 720 or full screen. There's no, like, other options for window sizes as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's super weird, but we'll do it. We're going to do it. It's just going to be great, and we'll do it. What do I care? There's Monkey Island to be played. And thank you again, Seabit. I appreciate the support. Let's just jump right in to the Ding Dang Game. And there's no Ding Dang Game up, which is a great Ding Dang start. Okay, so it jumped me right into the main menu. We still don't see it on your end. There's some music from it. That's pretty exciting, right? Let's see here. Why is it not showing us the game? New DLC for higher resolutions. Okay, let's see here if this makes it come up. There it is. Okay, sweet. Let's pull our sound down a little bit. Oops. Music's beautiful already. All right, let me know how the audio sounds. Pull up my chat overlay here so I can actually see y'all. So I say we just jump right in to Scrapbook. Let's see. View the scrapbook if you're new to Monkey Island or need a refresher on the events of the previous game. So let's just do that. Yeah, they already have a settings button in the menu that works, so that's a great start. Let's get in the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ooh, I'm charmed already. Huge spoilers here. Huge spoilers. Let's see. So there's Guybrush.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Okay.
Treasure hunting is important for any pirate.
This is the same voice actor from the previous games. Dominic Armato, is that right? Oh, I hope I didn't just mess that up.
Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
This is a great way to do a recap. I feel compelled to do it before we jump into the game.
The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy.
All right.
The test of thievery involved breaking into the...
Okay, we got the
Things
test.
took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
How great does this look, though? How good is this art style?
Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine.
That's a great version of LeChuck, isn't it?
My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
I don't know what Rick Steve sounds like, and now I'm curious.
I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine.
All right.
Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey
I
Island.
remember that.
I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same.
I love this level of detail.
There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with
Sacco.
hidden catacombs underneath. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other.
That's a very good recap of the first game.
The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear.
It was super
We
gross.
wound up back on Mêlée Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure.
Oh man, how great does this scene look in the new art?
I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought.
It's not your thing, Seabed. I dig it. Like, it works for me, but I know a lot of people have been less thrilled with it.
It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical.
All right.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
It's great we're taking our time with this because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person streaming Return to Monkey Island tonight on Twitch. So we really want to drag this part
I
out.
met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The mysterious Voodoo Lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces.
Oh my
Which,
goodness.
Let's face it, about as piratey as it gets.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Tom. That is too kind. Oh my goodness. 5 gift subs. Let's let those cycle through. Goatbrush, Shark, Ricky, Sheldhorn, Mark. Welcome into the sub club. Thank you, Tom. That's incredibly kind. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. We'll let all those process. Oh no, my game got small all of a sudden. Is it back to normal now? Oh no, what's going on with this weird resolution thing? Wow.
Elaine always seems to know when I need her.
Thank you again, Tom.
Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course.
And now
He
we're
never gives up.
now we're recapping Curse of Monkey Island. We're into the non-Ron Gilbert era.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture.
It took Guybrush until Curse of Monkey Island to start to wonder if LeChuck's attraction to Elaine was entirely healthy.
It was around this time that I met Murray,
Like a
the
chair.
allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. I got eaten by a snake.
I stole a TV.
I got buried alive. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker. This was a great day.
Aww.
Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles.
There you go.
This is the daisy we stomped on together. Wedding traditions are weird. That's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. Oh man.
Oh no.
This was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. It's hard to believe it existed.
The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate or even an insult at all. Or was it?
I like how there's so much less detail as you get to these later sequels. Like, the first one, we're going into tiny little details like what it was like to do the 3 trials one by one. And now it's just like, then there was Escape from Monkey Island, remember?
Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time.
We're up to Escape from Monkey Island here. So Monkey Island 4, I guess, technically. The 3D one that was not the best.
Then
now we're
was the
Tales.
time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed.
Yeah, now we're in the world of Tales from Monkey Island. No Morgan Le Fay, that's a shame.
I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy.
I'm really hooked on this game. I'm sorry. I'm really hooked on this game.
The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course.
I am going after Peter Pan. You know, you say that, but I'm heading to Disney World soon, and I'm going to be there over their like Halloween, not so scary Mickey Halloween celebration. And I think there's a night where I am going to be walking through Disney World dressed as Mr. Smee, Captain Hook's sidekick. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you, Average Dude. I appreciate the cheer.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
I get more paper for the rest of my adventures. Okay, I'm thoroughly charmed. Let's see, do we need to have a way to turn on... Looks like we have speech text turned on. Okay, good. Let's just play this game. Why are we... Ooh, casual mode. For the busy on the go player, or hard mode. More puzzles, harder puzzles. The full monkey for the pro adventure gamer who wants it all. I mean, I'm a pro gamer, technically. I earn money doing this, so here we go. Hardcore all the way, baby. Yeah. Hurt me plenty, that's right. An unexpected story begins.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah!
Goof on those
Sorry
two.
we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, close
Let's
up.
pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Oh, wow. I love it.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Okay, let's see if we can get some sort of captions here. I thought that we had them on. Doesn't look like it's there. Oh wait, text and language will probably be it. Text and speech. There we go. Perfect. Writer's cut, more blather, word spacing. Oh, now I want to hear more about this. Alright. Sweet. So, looks like the
I
interface...
got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Looks like the interface here is just straight up right click or left click.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
So it's way simplified in that regard. Muck around.
Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
He seems to really want to hit this scurvy dog. Chucky has good ideas.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Gotta have one of those delicious scurvy dogs. I'm hearing
Some
great
places
things
go
about
have scurvy dogs with
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Words don't look like words. Oh, wow. This looks great. This looks so good.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
I love that it has little contextual things like, he's on a pig leg.
For 4 days straight.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Oh. Oh, tab gives us, oh, interesting. Yeah, they're the hot spots. Cool.
That's where the outhouse key was.
I like that.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Hey, and Shady, you're absolutely right. If you order a scurvy dog with lemon, it just turns into a dog. That's absolutely true.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
What a little jerk.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Yes, I want
Sure.
scurvy.
If you give me a piece of 8.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
The close-up is very good.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Let's see. Ooh.
In
Grog.
France,
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Beat it,
Can we
kid.
get a mug of grog, please?
I told you, grog's only for grown-ups. Stop wasting my time.
Ooh, chicken foot fries. Yes, please.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
That's more pieces of 8 than I have. Because right now, all I have is the outhouse key
It unlocks the outhouse.
and my to-do list. Buy scurvy dogs. In order to do that, find a coin. Oh boy, a to-do list is a nice gift for an adventure game.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
Oh, I love the close-ups. The art style really works
I
for
can
me when
sit
they
on my
pop
head
in.
without using my hands.
Got my head. I use my hands.
Smells like grog.
Let's get another look at this this awesome rat boy. That's very good. Hey, Chucky, come here.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
He's really invested in this scurvy dog plan. I don't know if y'all picked up on that.
I want 2 scurvy dogs at the same.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Okay, nice little tutorial action
Good.
here.
You unlocked it.
Chucky, why don't you look
Thanks,
in the toilet?
Sheldon.
No way. You do it.
Okay. Gross.
I agree 100%. You know, I didn't I know some people really strongly disliked the art style when they saw the screenshots. I didn't hate it, but I will say it looks much better in action, I feel like.
Gross.
Yeah, do you think the current objective is to get a scurvy dog?
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do.
Chucky has good ideas.
Where should we look?
All over. Do you see any coins?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Yeah, angular graphics with smooth animation, I think, works really well here. I agree completely, Sheldon. And yeah, Robin, I'm right there with you. I love the art.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Oh my god, Chucky.
I thought it was a piece
That
of
looks
8 at
great.
first. It looks just like a piece of 8. A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
The close-ups are a really nice feature. I feel like they really make the world feel, I don't know, more immersive in some ways. They have some of those Ren and Stimpy close-up vibes. Okay, let's see here. I would like to order a scurvy dog.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Here's my fake piece of
What
8.
can we get with this?
Yeah,
Tastes
Nathan
like a
Shark.
piece of 8.
The music
And offer
transitions
a
are
couple
great.
Of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
They really do have that
Take
iMuse
'em,
vibe.
boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
That's good dialogue. That's very kid interaction-y.
This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do? I wonder where those 2 people we were following went. Did you
I'm
know
here.
your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
That doesn't seem right. Let's go that way now. I guess we will. Uh-oh.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect.
Yeah, foot
See you
washing's
around
for
the park,
suckers.
shitheads.
Uh-oh. We've got new tasks. Oh man, she really gave me a lot of tasks. Check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well, and find their real parents. That's a lot to do. Oh, there's the anchor. I guess that's not so hard.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place?
Really?
They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way.
Guybrush
Then
falls
people
asleep.
noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but Collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent
perfect.
what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to about 30 years ago, somebody thought of all kind, but the word anchor, they're called that. Yeah.
Is all this actually true? I have no idea. I have no idea. That's good comedy, though. I'll take it. Yeah, the idea of using that. Oh, you can press comma to see previous lines? Look at that feature. How's that for a quality of life kind of move? Look at that. You can scroll back through dialogue you missed. That's a great idea.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little
no.
you know about anchors.
No.
Did you know they were used? They started then. The current, but you can on a modern anchor. That's to prevent the little most anchor about 30 all. But the word anchor, they're called. Yeah.
Space Adventure actually has a similar feature where if you miss a bit of dialogue, when it soft locks and you have to replay it later, you can also review that dialogue. I'm sorry, maybe that was a little mean. Maybe that was a little harsh. I take it all back. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, wait.
Chucky wins!
Oh, I guess I was supposed to do something. Well, he dusted me.
Nuts!
At
Oh,
home,
nuts.
I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Wow. He is heavily into the scurvy dog
You up for
situation.
another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate.
Oh, look at shit.
Hey, cheater!
You have to wait until I say go.
This is fun.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
I need to cheat, or is my timing just
Next
bad?
time for sure. You up for another
Oh,
race?
double click for
You're
Ryan.
on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go.
I win!
Oh no. Oh no, Chucky. Yeah, it seems like it should have popped up to tell me that as part of a tutorial, but you know.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Alright, let's see what's on our list still. We need to feed the duck, add some sauce, practice some sword fighting. Didn't see a duck yet. A quote-unquote duck. Oh, bread, eh?
Hey, hands off!
Hey. No feeding the ducks.
Don't feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
Child Guybrush is wonderful.
I
Young
went through the
Guybrush.
hiccups for 4 days straight.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I really want to feed the duck.
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Oh no. All of that's upsetting.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Yes, we've all heard about your extra tooth, Chucky.
That's our bread!
Nobody's
I want to
impressed.
feed the duck. I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wait, I have control
Blah,
again.
blah, blah,
Sorry.
blah, 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 blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Total grown-ups.
Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Thank you so much for the Murray sticker, Robin. Oh, ketchup, good. We needed that. Just rub it on the ketchup.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross. Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
Sweet.
I found one.
We did it.
Awesome.
Puzzle
There was still one
solved.
left? Darn.
Mix some grog into that ketchup, you have scurvy worse. Ooh, man. I'm all down for that. Have anything that would help me pick that up? Doesn't seem like it, does it? Practice sword fighting. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, that was fun.
I wonder if there's going to be more insult sword fighting, or if that's just our nod to it.
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
I'll still pare you down to size.
Yes.
I for
Yes.
sure won that one.
In your dreams.
You fight like kids.
I wonder where this path goes.
What path?
I wonder where this path goes. Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them? You're about as scary as a bowl of oatmeal.
I'll be sure to break you fast.
That one's rough.
I'm so the best at this.
Almost as good as me.
I've seen better footwork from a footstool.
Let's see what else we have.
You fight like a doofus.
Yeah, like a doofus. Who's an amazing fighter, you mean?
Okay, that was a good comeback.
You guys give new meaning to the term practice dummy.
Like a doofus. It's an amazing fighter, yes. Nailed it. Nailed it, Guybrush. Well done. Let's see what's further down the path. Oh, it's a wishing well.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Where am I going to find a ding-dang coin?
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Oh, no leave the tutorial area, eh? Okay, let's see here.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Excellent. You guys want a 4-leaf clover? Sorry. Let's see here. Doink, doink, doink. No.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Never mind.
How do we grab their bread? I don't guess there's anything back at the shops, is there?
Hey,
Still just
Chuck,
gonna be.
get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Who does?
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Oh, get them blah blahing again. Okay. Like that
Let's
idea.
not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Run,
An extra
Guybrush.
tooth in the back.
Man, look at his moves. Dude can roll.
Excuse me,
Yes?
will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Wait, that's not the line.
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Oh, it was the basket that does
I
the
wonder
trick.
what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your...
Gotta run.
How rude.
Perfect. We did it. Thank you for the hint. Oh, what a nice duck. Now to figure out how to
What's
get the
this
ketchup.
red glob on the ground?
Oh, we just pick
That's
it up?
ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
If you haven't heard this ketchup, you gotta try it.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
So it turns out this puzzle was easier than I thought.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Open my to-do list. Make a wish at the wishing well. Hey. Oh, there's a coin. That'll probably be what we need. Sweet. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First big decision. Guybrush will remember that, gang. Should we wish for a cool plant? Wish for another scurvy dog? Wish we could speak backwards? Wish Chucky had a mustache, or I wish Dee would disappear? Oh my goodness, chat. What do you think? I could use some insight here. I don't know. All of these sound very good. I mean, I wish we could speak backwards. I mean, speaking backwards has potential. I kind of agree with you. I already did mustache. Let's try to speak backwards.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you should.
Yes, well, yes,
That's great.
That was fun.
Aw, man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Man, D. Save. Oh, that's cute. It, like, picks up the screenshot and you drop it into your album. That's a really cute idea for visualizing a save. Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
It's so
But you can't
good.
just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of
Oh,
Monkey
wow.
Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See,
Love
there
it.
was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Mêlée to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. Looks so good. It's such a nice looking game. Oh, I'm here for it 1000%. Yeah, it's wonderful framing. I love it, Guybrush. I have to say, this is already making me feel like a kid again. It's just, oh wow. I mean, Space Venture did some of that too. You know, if any of y'all tuned in for the Space Venture 2 Guys game last, or Saturday night, I guess, it put me back in some of that headspace too, but oh my goodness, this one is hitting me right in the feels, as the kids say. See, Ben, that's true. I mean, having this appear seemingly out of nowhere just makes it that much better. Dinky game engine's good. Oh, it's wonderful. Part 1, A Friendly Place.
Feels good to be back on Mêlée Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Mêlée? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, tearing the seas. Been enemies my whole career. Guy steals all my best ideas. I'm mounting my own voyage, mine.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Yeah, we've all heard that story.
I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Dominic Armato's performance here is even better than usual. He's always good as Guybrush, but I feel like, you know, I don't know if it's just having done it so much, but having come off of recently playing the special edition of Monkey Island 2, it really feels like here, I don't know if it's better voice directing or like I said, just better at it, but man, it's on point.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well,
Mine, baby,
you'd better
mine.
get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Mêlée. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Good see, but yeah, I think it's really sharp so far too. Yeah, I think if you weren't sure about the art, there's a lot to love still. What we have? Stare into the bonfire.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
Well, I was just about to head down there.
Like a mini lookout. You see, this is a great idea. Having the contextual pop-ups also include jokes. What a clever way just to slip in a little bit more comedy into the game. Like, it's almost funnier to see that on the hover than it would be if Guybrush delivered that line, right?
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
What kind of supplies does the ghost need to stock up on exactly? I mean, is he still a ghost? Is he a demon? Is he a zombie? Do we know what form LeChuck is currently in? It's hard to say, but, you know, probably rum. Oh, this looks great. around in fidget spinners. Yes. Precisely.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Ah, Carla's governor now. That's great. The Swordmaster. Oh no. LeChuck's evil LeChuck ship. Stroll along the docks.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
No, I said talk to LeChuck. Time to talk to the pirate leaders. Oh wow, scum bars never look better.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
We have a Mancomb seat good situation?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
It's very good.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Hey, it's the pirate leaders. Oh, listen to that obvious transition. Go back out here. They have some classic sort of sea shanty. Now we got electric guitars. How good is that, though? That is perfect. Pirate leaders are supposed to be here.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
All right.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
This is good.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Oh, thank goodness Cobb shows up later.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard me. I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for.
I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for.
Spare me the greasy sales pitch.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
Oh, no.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
A prize of incalculable monetary value. It's a prize of incredible cultural value. It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved. It's a personal passion of mine.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
Oh no, they give me the triple ha-ha-has. Oh no.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Oh no. Backing, I can work it
With
out.
backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
Yeah, the close-ups work really well. They're doing a nice job of saving them for the right moments.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Mêlée getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Oh no. No, a close-up mockery. Oh no. No. They're
Fine.
carving. Ha ha
I
ha.
don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
Her carving, ha ha ha,
I
was
like the old
perfect.
pirate leaders better. Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it used to.
That's really good. It's just perfect. The ship.
How clever.
Man, at first I wasn't sure about like the single click. I guess it's 2-click options in some places interface, but they really done a nice job with it. Like just the contextual pop-ups are so smart.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
It's true, Sacco. Yeah, the old
Step this way.
pirate
clipboard
elders
here,
were
it says
pretty
you're the
nice.
quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
Oh, wow. Cool character.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Great character design here.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Mancomb Seat Good. Oh, wait. Andrew LeChuck, nephew. Or Andrew LeChuck, no relation. That's a good joke. I'm here for it.
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry.
Oh, James
Can't hire
Spader was
you.
the blacklist.
You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Oh, wow.
Why
I know
was
all I'm
Wally
doing.
in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
You know, I know I'm just heaping praise on top of this game with very little criticism, but it feels like, so far, just like a perfect way to do a retro revival game.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story. It's your scurvy prevention product. Remind me how long we've been married?
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Oh.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great!
We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives.
Good.
I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Age of austerity, man.
Sounds like we've both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Nobody could bully Elaine.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Yes.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Criticize the statue.
Honoring Mêlée Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santo Domingo. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Mêlée.
Going out of business? Oh wow,
the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally and historically accurate. The sign says so.
a very nice looking International House of Mojo.
They're having a half-off sale. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Ever since we last saw each other?
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Always.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
It looks great.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
Uh-oh.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Oh.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
You're right, Quill. There was an owl. It's very King's Quest adjacent.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Hey, Voodoo Lady.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Who doesn't?
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
I'm into
Dark
this.
magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
You're not the boss of me.
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
That's right, Seabed. Guybrush is just going to charge ahead with this dark magic plan he's cooking up.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Yes, he'll start vision boarding. He'll start manifesting. If LeChuck gets a hold of the secret, he'll be unstoppable.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Oh no, foreshadowing. Karina. Where you been, my love?
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Karina's a great name.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at all these hot spots. It's a hot spot.
I've always been impressed by your
extravaganza.
chair.
Thank you.
Top shelf?
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Hey,
Can't you at
fall
least
out
wait
back.
until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
Disguise.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Paul, I'm loving it. Like, just everything about it so far has been right up my alley.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Gotta get all the hot spots. I have to absorb
Did you
every
do gift
piece of
wrapping?
text in this
We're
game.
out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
Ooh, a little head.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Yeah, just lounge around with a lizard. Oh,
I'll
sweet.
take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
Sweet.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Nice basket.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper.
No thanks. Too bad it's empty. Keep
Hey,
up
it's
the
that
good work,
statue.
buddy.
That statue's been here forever.
Not very practical. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
That's a good joke. The safe has been placed with her for safekeeping. That is beautiful. Well done, Ron Gilbert.
Crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me.
Oh, wow. That joke is right up my alley. That is the comedy I want. Please, more of that.
The curtains are for sale, too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Oh, Zach McCracken reference. I didn't pick up, but I've never played Zach McCracken. What was this flyer?
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
What's going on over here?
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
Graffiti there.
Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor.
Graffiti here.
This place has kind of gone downhill.
I really messed that up. That should have been graffiti here, graffiti there, graffiti everywhere. But I looked at them ding-dang backwards. Uh-oh. It's Wally's Maps and More. Let's have Mops and More for a second. I was like,
looks
that's
like
a good
Wally's
joke
got
too.
a new place in Mêlée. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
It's been a while.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
Feed.
I
Feed.
spent years
His last
in
name's
therapy
Feed.
getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is Maps and More, not Mops and More.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't.
Reasonable.
Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
They seem to want me to go check with the cook.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material.
Oh, no.
It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all.
A little cartography humor there.
A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I forgot how funny it was.
Oh, I am synced up with this game, clearly. I'll tell the jokes before the game has a chance to. I'm precogging it. They don't do the TM on the trademark on Monkey Island here. I'm playing for a mop. First need a stick and some cat hair tape. Yeah, no, that'll work perfectly. That's the logical way to get a mop.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
French fries.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Mêlée her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps.
Wow.
So, what am I supposed to do?
Do
I
what's
love me
right.
some Wally.
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
I love that Guybrush still doesn't fully know what cartography is. You do open heart surgery in here?
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
As far as I know, Robin, Captain Madison is a new character. I haven't played all the way through Tales of Monkey Island yet, but I have a feeling that she's a new character.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Pardon me. Awesome sneeze. I rate that one a 9 out of 10. Ooh, a monocle.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you. A three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Swag.
Thanks.
Wally has swag.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Yeah, Guybrush is not the thieving scallywag he used to be. One fancy map.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Whew, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
This map is taller than I am. Again, I love the contextual pop-ups. All good.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Now we'll look at all these maps.
Wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Her mapping.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map.
I love Wally, too.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. Good old mazes. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Did I miss anything? Oh, yes, I did.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything in here and don't have a lot to go on. Can I go to the back? No, I guess I can't. Okay. Yeah, I love Wally too. Wally's good stuff. See you later, Wally. Let's go over to High Street. Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChuck,
Yes.
sir. Just
Yes.
thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas?
That's fine.
Instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
You got it, boss. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to get on board.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
I like this character.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
No, the general
note
store.
says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Down the alley. Wait. Is that Stan? Is Stan the clown now? What's happened?
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
It's like Stan's hat.
No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
Checks out.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart.
Aww.
Also, the windows need some work.
This is at the jail. The jowl.
A
The gowl.
visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith is open very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance.
As always.
Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Oh no. See, but the guy doing Wally's voice also voiced Rambo in the 1986 cartoon series Rambo? Really? That's bananas. I mean, it's also just bananas, the idea that, like, someone thought, oh man, we need to turn Rambo into a property for kids. That's already a strange choice. I remember the Rambo cartoon. I had no idea it was Wally. Oh man, Wally dressed as Rambo going on a rampage. I can literally picture all this in my mind. I can see Wally tying the bandana on the head. Hey, wasn't there a RoboCop cartoon? I mean...
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
They're annuals, they're doomed already is a very good line. Okay. Use wads of cash out Fed Expedition. Get her found ship. Join LeChuck's crew. Need a disguise, need a mop. Secret of Monkey Island, relive glory days. I love it.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
I love that Gummy Bears cartoon from the 80s. It is an all-time
there's some
favorite.
writing on it, but it's too tiny to read. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
The jacket is intact. It looks good.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Magic and mystery are part of their history, along with the secret of gummy berry juice. Oh no, hey, 3, 2, 1 stars. Now it's going to be stuck in my head 4 days. Bouncing here and there and everywhere around my skull.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Theme song was your cue to change the channel to Thundercats or whatever. The theme song will never leave you. I'll take that. I'll take the Gem and the Holograms theme song. If you can't deal with magic and mystery, you can go with glamour and glitter, fashion and fame.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud.
How very dare they?
It's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Mêlée Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Hang people for marketing. Yeah, his arm movements are perfect. You know, some of the later Monkey Island games couldn't quite figure out how to capture the coat or the arm movements. Like, Stan was a little funky in everything after Monkey Island 2, and I feel like they got it back here. That's a very Trumpian gesturing technique. Oh no, now I can't unsee it. Tally, some markers might deserve it, you're right.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks.
That's good.
Advice. Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial.
He's
so
right.
Thanks, but no thanks.
He's so right.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention
Love
it,
a new
there
quest.
is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush.
shredding.
If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Sweet.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
All right.
See you later.
Yep.
Yup. Sweet, we did it. We met Stan. Let's go visit the locksmith.
Welcome to my shop.
Hiya.
Well, hello there, locksmith. Are the crackers free?
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
I like this voice.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Yeah, this is a terrific performance. I'm here for it.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
I don't know Deltarune. Zero Shark. Yeah, that's not something that's familiar to me at all.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
That does sound challenging.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's this key?
That one is only for going in, never for coming out.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
What's this key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses.
What's that key?
That activates a mechanical kettle. And please, don't touch the glass.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep.
Then what?
This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
You're a key grinder.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Oh no. Guybrush.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
Yeah, I love this character. I love everything about her.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
That's driving key grinder. Yeah, people that own locksmith stores love when you do that.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
You know, Paul, I'm a big fan of the how many responses can there possibly be gag to. I've used it in some of my little games here and there. It is an endlessly hilarious joke to me that never gets old.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't
Good
allow
job,
filth to
Guybrush.
accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Seems like maybe the Scum Bar is where I should go to get this mop.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Okay.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same
Guybrush.
time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
He's right.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them.
Like a
Only
monocle.
a pro would have a tool like that.
Like a monocle.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Tell me again how keys are made. It's exciting.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones.
Whitey Bones?
She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Whitey Bones is such a good name. That is top notch.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Yes. Locke is a top-notch character. I am now a fan.
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
Let's see if the governor's mansion's still here. Presumably that's where Carla's gonna be. It's the back way into the island's interior. That's a nice little feature.
Carla.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's very good. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
Guybrush Threepwood.
What great timing. Uh-oh. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, Raiders.
Hello, Swordmaster.
You're here just in time for a sword fight.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Wow. Yeah, please, if you don't want to be spoiled, everyone, I understand completely if you need to pop out here. I'm actually going to pop out of the game long enough to give a quick shout-out, though, so give me just a moment. Let's see here. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, but let me give a shout-out here. Everyone, please be sure to get over and follow Hippo. Terrific streamer. Does all kinds of fun retro stuff. You won't regret it. Let's see here. I can actually spell and type tonight. There we go. What was on the menu tonight? What sort of retro stuff were you playing? And by the way, Raiders, welcome in. I'm Decaf Jedi, Jess. I'm a retro variety streamer. Massive Monkey Island fan. Easily one of my favorite video game series of all time. And so happy to be playing Return to Monkey Island tonight. If you enjoy these sorts of games, drop a follow while you're here. We'd love to have you around or just hang out and we'll see what's going on with Return to Monkey Island, which has been absolutely charming as all get out so far. I have been loving it and highly recommend it. Ooh, playing Starcross. Fun stuff. You know, I have very little experience in Infocom games outside of Hitchhikers, Zork 1, and oh goodness, what else have I did? Oh, Planetfall. I guess are the only three that I've really spent any time with. I need to go back and start knocking out some of those Infocom classics. How is Starcross? Did y'all have a good time? Was it a good stream? Good times? Yeah, I really need to check that back out. I've been meaning to try an Infocom game at some point. I've never streamed one before, but I've been kind of thinking, and this is probably just because I've been in Monkey Island mode, of checking out Plundered Hearts at some point. That one's always looked kind of like an out-of-the-ordinary type game and one worth checking out. So engaging so far. Very good. Excellent. Well, welcome in, Raiders. As I said, we're playing Return to Monkey Island tonight. If you don't want to be spoiled and need to pop out of here, I understand 100%. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Hippo, for sharing your community with me. And yeah, we'll jump back into the game and see what kind of sword fighting is in store. Okay, hopefully... This game's a little bit weird in terms of its full screen mode. Hopefully y'all are now seeing Monkey Island again. Please tell me in the chat if it's not back on screen yet. Okay, I didn't hear what the joke was. Oh no, I got distracted.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should have never given up being Swordmaster.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that
I love
somehow?
This. Just a casual conversation over sword fighting.
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that, but it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Oh, it's great to see Carla again.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy.
Oh my goodness!
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
She's the worst. Thank you so much for the resub, Eric. That's amazing. 20 months. That is hard to believe. I appreciate the support so much. Hope you're having a terrific Monday. I am, because I'm playing a fantastic game. This has been, oh man, just kind of pitch perfect so far. Like, I can't imagine what would make me like this game much more. Again, I hate to be completely uncritical. I feel like, you know, I have some sort of obligation to have, you know, it's like, well, you know, if you really think about it, what's not great about this game is, but I just unabashedly love it so far. Yeah, video game finally critical of neoliberal policy. You know, Robin, don't worry. I'm sure they'll come back eventually with some anti-union sentiment. It's lurking in all adventure games if you just scratch the surface. But for now, being critical of how privatization challenges the social safety net is a good start.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Classic. The end of the play.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that.
Do I though?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Oops.
I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Gotta pay you back?
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
The Poke Bottle.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Okay, that's really good. I'm here for that one. When did they realize that was showing the video game? Or when they release it? Or the pirates and the good guys. That's right.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Voodoo tricks you can do at home. Warning, do not try them.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
That's the name we heard earlier for the disguising eye patch.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll just pay for it?
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Oh. Well, what do you want me to do, ding dang it?
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Oh no, we think
Can I
like
borrow
a
a book?
cow. That's so much meaner.
You
Or a
never
new book
brought
on
back
Amazon.
the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Now my only dialogue option is
I'm
apologize.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Do I need to go find the old book?
I like your
no.
stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Is that one of the
Please,
piranha
take that
pups?
and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Appropriate. He gifts like a dairy farmer. Sweet.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Oh no, I think I exhausted everything here, didn't I?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
I do
Practice
too.
is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I guess we're going to order a new book on Amazon. We need to track down Pots to Lay On. Oh no, is that right? Balboa? I don't know, it turns out.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Now I wish I hadn't started saying it if I didn't really know. Let's go back. They really want us to go to the Scum Bar and try to get this this mop. Let's see if we can do that. Duck into the Scum Bar. Oh, hello. Well, well, well.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Yeah, no, it's true, Seabed. The fact that you can just zip through so quickly with the run feature, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's sort of the difference of when you play an adventure game made by people who play adventure games and pay attention to things that frustrate them and just decide to fix them. It's such an encouraging sign. I really do feel like, too, that this interface is something we're going to see copied by other adventure games pretty soon. I love the simplicity of the right click, left click, and that's kind of it. And then the contextual jokes that pop up. Like, that's definitely going to be something we see more. But first, we have to talk about Loom, right? We can't. This is the best moment in the game, presumably.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Oh, no.
So, tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty?
Thank you for that. It's perfect.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it.
Oh, no.
I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.
I just unlocked an achievement. I don't know if it popped up on your screen, but the achievement's called Fan Service, which is very good. This is marvelous. Hey, Goose, good to see you. This gentleman's more button than man. You know, it's a fate that awaits us all. It's just out there. Yeah, everything about this is wonderful.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
What if someone made the perfect retro nostalgia game and it was this one? Let's get this musical transition again. Let's how good that is. Again, this is like the best. Out here, we have sea shanty style music. You cross over into the pirate leaders. Seamless transition to electric guitars. Try and get with the new pirate.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I solve a lot of puzzles with my wits.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I know she big leagued
I'm a
this.
founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and
Hey,
hold
Nichols.
records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh, no.
Oh.
These guys are 100% based on Twitter personalities. Yeah, I like the hipster
Are you
pirates.
sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Oops. It smells good in there.
Guybrush
the cook.
Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Oh, this is a great voice.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
I love the Pillsbury Doughboy painting is still intact.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like
There's the
it,
mop.
but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Oh, no, the maggots.
Hey.
Look at the maggots squirming on the table. There's a very popular Chinese restaurant just down the street from campus that like me and a lot of friends have eaten at pretty frequently through the years. I've taken the family there a number of times, and in a health report that came out a couple of weeks ago, it was revealed that apparently they found raw meat and maggots inside of a meat grinder in the kitchen of this place, and it has now spoiled like the one decent Chinese restaurant in town, and it's it's the worst thing ever. It's tragic. Oh no, Raiders, you didn't hear that horrible story. This is an upbeat, happy stream. Goodness gracious, let me switch over here. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in to hanging out here with Return to Monkey Island. I'm tabbing out because it's sort of a weird setup here at the game. Let me shout out Unsecret Crush. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to tonight? Yeah, Persona 3. I think I saw that right before I got online myself. How was the stream? Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for sharing your community with me. Let me give a shout out also to Robot Spacer. Both really terrific streamers. Gotta get there and give them a follow. Thank you. How was Persona 3? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Decaf Jedi, aka Jess. I am playing Return to Monkey Island tonight, and if you have to leave to avoid spoilers, I totally understand. It's no biggie. I realize that a lot of us want to experience a game like this maybe for ourselves, but if you want to stick around, we've been having a lot of fun with it. Getting into the ending months of Persona 3. You know, I have never played a Persona game, and I really need to. I think I have Persona 4 Golden that I got like on deep discount at some point. I need to jump in and take a shot at that sometime. Yeah, no, I completely understand. So far, I have to say this game has been fantastic. It has just been an absolute joy to play so far. I've been having the best time with it. So I'm going to jump right back in, and we'll see what's going on. But thank you again for the raid. It's great to have you. All right, hopefully, let me know in the chat. As I said, everything's weird about this. It only has a full screen mode. It's it has a windowed mode, but it's only 720p. I don't know, but yeah, hopefully you can see the game again.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook.
Oh no!
Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Oh no.
Any
Yeah, the
questions?
hyper detailed close-ups are big Ren and Stimpy vibes. Yeah, we've got... This is starting to veer into janitor territory a little bit. I feel like that market's already cornered.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
I love it.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
This is just perfect. Yeah, I'm here for it. Let's see.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Ooh, Yuri Lowenthal. I don't know that name. I'm not sure who really any of the voices are, any than some of the returning folks, but I have no idea. So maybe someone can fill us in the chat.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
I love it. I love it.
Looks like a mugshot.
Let's see, where are my hot spots here? Ooh, maggots.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Serendipitously abscond with the mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
You remind me never to eat here again.
Okay, what are some sniff?
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Don't be a jerk, Guybrush. Come on. We talk about mops some more.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business.
Yeah,
Also,
enough
if
the
I
cook
tried
does
to
have
get
a
them to
name.
leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did.
It is
That's
exciting.
exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
I love that that was Guybrush's backup plan immediately. I'll infiltrate the crew, mutiny, and steal LeChuck's ship. It feels like a very Threepwoodian plan.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old.
All
Keep up
right.
the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Is that a monument to the seagull?
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
I love it.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Sweet string. Now that's an adventure game inventory item.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Great question. These are our new pirate leaders. They have awesome electric guitar music, and everybody thinks they're ruining what's going on with Mêlée Island. And on out. Okay, now I need to go find a mop, I guess. Let's take a look at our quest list. Oh, by the way, I do have horse armor. I pre-ordered this game. I haven't even talked about the horse armor.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
We have our very own DLC horse armor. What a pre-order bonus. Make a mop, seize LeChuck shit. Okay, so I'm in gotta find a mop mode. And I'm nearly out of time for the evening. Let's at least get out here and see what the map of the island looks like. Oh, wow. This looks great. Shipyard, forest, governor's mansion. Oh, you can travel to specific locations in the city. You not go to Meat Hook's Island? I guess we don't have a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle anyway. Let's see if there's a grog machine.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Oh no, no grog machine. I mean, it was destroyed. I guess that's the spot where it was. At least there's evidence of the existence of a grog machine.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Oh no. The mystery of what Stan did to get in trouble is a fun little subplot that seems to be going on here. Alright. You know, oh boy, that's a big moon.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
They definitely thought of you when they put that spot there. You know, allegedly, when Thimbleweed Park was in development, I tweeted at Ron Gilbert and asked him if there was going to be a soda machine in it. And he said, oh no, I forgot, and added one into the game afterwards. Or at least that's what he said. Which, I don't know if there was already one in there and he was just yanking my chain. But it's possible the soda machine in Thimbleweed Park was added at my request. So, you know, that's not so bad. I had my own little impact on Thimbleweed Park. But I wish the grog machine was here. Anyway, this is probably a perfect chance for me to call it a night. I'm heading into work in a few hours. So, yeah, I'd love to just play this all through the night. But sadly, real life and my day job gets in the way. Thank you, Paul. I do need to rest my hands. Oh my goodness, I love everything about this game. It is just right up my alley. I'm having a blast. Cannot recommend it strongly enough. I'm guessing that a lot of y'all already have it on your wish list if you haven't bought it already. But if you're on the fence about it, I mean, so far, 2 hours in, I can't imagine it being much better. So, highest Decaf Jedi recommendation possible. Go out and get you some. You want to have some Return to Monkey Island in your life. What's coming up for me this week? I think on Retro Adventure Wednesday, I'm going to play more of Return to Monkey Island. I'm also, at some point this week, going to try to squeeze in a little bit more Space Adventure because we've been having some fun with that one. So, I'm going to be switching back and forth between the spiritual successor to Space Quest and a brand new Monkey Island game. It's kind of the best week I can imagine for streaming. So it's fun. It's the best adventure game I've seen in 35 years. I mean, it is really knocking it out of the park so far. It's just tightly done. Need to see more to be completely sure, but everything about it so far has been really encouraging. But for now, let's see where we can raid to. Let's pass on the love. Who is online and who do we need to go see? Let's see. Let's go visit Cylon by the Sea. She is playing Space Quest 1 tonight. Who doesn't love Space Quest 1 EGA? Cylon is always a fun streamer, always a good place to hang out. Let me start a raid over there. Be sure to tell her that Decaf Jedi sent you. But in the meantime, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for joining me as we checked out this game, risking the spoilers and helping me out with some puzzles along the way. Thanks for all the support, the raids, everything else. Y'all are the best. This was it's just fantastic. I can't believe I got to play a new Monkey Island game tonight. It is, it's just marvelous. I mean, this is probably my favorite series of all time, and they made a ding dang good one. So I'm going to quit just gushing about it. I'm going to hit the raid, and then I'm going to hit the end stream thing, and I will see you all on the other side. Take care and have a great rest of your day.